In Matthew 13, Jesus is by the lake and he steps into a boat to teach a large crowd that's gathered to hear him. He tells them a story about a farmer sowing seeds into different types of soil, which yield different results. The message is vivid, but not exactly straightforward, leading his disciples to ask the question, why do you speak in parables? Jesus' answer is fascinating. It's about revealing truth to some while concealing it from others. In other words, he's not aiming for maximum clarity. Now think about that. Jesus could have just laid out a systematic explanation of the kingdom. Instead, he tells stories. You see, parables aren't lectures. They're invitations to engage the imagination, to meditate on the meaning. They pull you in and make you ask questions like, which soil am I? And what's the seed doing in my life? He's not handing us tidy definitions to memorize. He's offering us something to sit with. The kingdom in Jesus' telling is organic, mysterious, and growing in unexpected ways. Parables reflect that reality. They're not about instant understanding. They're about lingering questions that draw us in deeper, if we're willing to go there. Now, this approach tells us something about how Jesus wants us to interpret His Word. He doesn't just want us informed, He wants us engaged. The kingdom isn't static doctrines like men like to turn it into. It's a living reality that unfolds as we ponder it. When He talks about seeds being snatched by birds or choked by thorns, He's nudging us to examine our own hearts, to consider how God's rule breaks into our lives and takes root, or perhaps doesn't. It's less about us solving the story and more about us letting it work in our hearts. So as we sit with this parable this week, let's resist rushing to the point. Instead, mull it over, reflect on it, and notice what's stirring in you as you think about this sower, his seeds, and what's happening in your life. Because that's how the kingdom of heaven begins to take root in you.